how about we don't separate from each other? We
Well,
figure
then
out.
come with me. I'm gonna go see my mom. I'm gonna go see my mom.
That's not your mom. All right.
I'm gonna go see.
Sonia, I agree with Chroma. I think we should stick together, but if you're insistent, we should probably stick together if we're gonna go. But I 100% agree with Chroma.
All right, look. We'll go see your mom, all right? We'll go see your quote-unquote mom, right? Don't eat their weird food. For all we know, it's some bullshit that's meant to poison us, right? We'll go see your mom. It seems that that's where this thing wants us to go. We have to see this thing through, because I have no idea on how to get out of this weird thing that this dude got us on. But we are not separating, all right? That's not your mom, all right?
Okay.
All right.
Nani behind you has little things of seeds and nuts and is like staring at you. Is like, well, you've all gotten close in the last 10 years. Here, grab these.
Yeah, we're definitely close now. Don't listen to her.
All right. Do I look 10 years old? Is there a mirror? Can I go look at a mirror?
Yes, there's like a reflective surface that you count as a mirror for Mysterians.
Okay.
And the reflective surface shows all of you grown, probably 10 years. You're wearing different outfits, but similar, maybe a little better for some. Yosef has a little bit more improvements. Chroma has a little bit more wrinkles on his face, but weathered wrinkles, just expertise on his face. And Zinnia's vines are thicker, beautiful, brighter, but taller than you've seen Zinnia before. The ringing in the temple starts getting louder.
Okay.
Nani looks at you before you leave and says, "May the bind preserve you," and hands you your food. "I'll be with you soon. Hurry now."
Thank you. I think she's just very cute. Yeah, we just go.
I gestured. I'm like, do not eat that.
I'm definitely gonna I'm gonna put it away. I like my homeworld food. I like it.
You walk up
I'm just gonna throw it away somewhere.
All four of you are walking up the winding paths. Mysterians are in high mountainous enclaves of just towering, nesting homes, and each path winds around to this tall temple in the distance. You see the glimmering light of a faraway star reflect on there. And as you come closer, the temple music is vibrating, almost beautiful. Just beautiful music. You hear the singing of the Mysterians coming through, and all these women figures lining up, singing together, as the leaders of the temple are situated around a table, talking.
Okay. I'm so confused. Do I see my mom anywhere?
You see your mom around the table. Her bright cream-colored feathers. She turns around, looking around, and sees your face, and her face brightens up into a smile. She moves her desk, even though somebody was practically talking to her. She just moves her chair, gets up, and as she runs down with a smile on her face, her wings are like fluttering behind her and hugs you deeply, tightly. Oh, you've waken up. My goodness, I didn't know if somebody would wake you up on time. Hello, everyone. We have a problem.
Greetings. What might be the issue?
Well, Yosef, our home is in a trajectory towards collision. Sonny, and she's kind of looking for words to say to you. It's where you've set your base. we've started up like a flight out of here for the people here, but we're trying to decide on what to do. And they, my dear, I told them to wait to hear from you because this is your entire life's work. Everything you know is on that collision course. And there's only one way to save it.
What do you mean my life's work? What is that? Sorry, I know I sound very confused, and that's mostly because I am. But what do you mean my life's work?
She like pulls everyone holds Sonny's hand really close, like arm in arm, and walks to the table. And you see like a graph, like a 3D kind of map of the two asteroids near each other. As they are coming closer and closer to each other, you recognize it. Hold on, y'all. Let me like decrease this. There we go. You see what looks like papers that are familiar to you. Your mother looks at you and says, "Confused, my dear, you just came from there. That is where every bit of your research about the bind is. Everything you found so far in your 10 years of travel. Everything your life that you wanted to find is there. Every bit. Work. Book. And my dear, I wanted you to come here because we're deciding to get everyone off this asteroid before this collides with the other, but we have only one. And I know you might be wanting to go and get your information, get your studies, get everything that you worked hard for, you ventured out for, to go to that asteroid and pick everything up. And I wanted you to at least have a chance to make this choice. It's everything that you've wanted out there, and we're heading right for it."
So, sorry, I know this sounds a little ridiculous, but you're saying that I found everything. I found everything. And I now have to choose between saving everyone and saving my research?
Sonny, it sounds like a trap. Last thing we remember, we were on the ship talking to Whale. What are we doing here? This is crazy. Someone, like anyone, do you guys know? So
I don't think it's a trap. I think it's a test.
A test? It's the
I
worst
would like
test
to
I've ever
elaborate.
taken in my life.
I think they might be onto something. Consider, if this is a scenario that we are in, on our official one, we may have to run the course of the program to the end. I say we try to solve this task, and by doing so, we might be able to find a means to escape from our current predicament, as whatever this might be.
Where will we find the ship? Our ship's somewhere out in the deep, dark space, and we're here.
Yes, my diagnostics are telling me that I'm still on the ship. We are possibly all still on the ship. Whatever this routine we are running currently, maybe we have to finish the program in order for us to get out of it.
Are you saying this is like some shared induced coma? Like we're just sharing the dreamscape? I mean, for all I know, you guys are in my dream.
Your dream is on my home planet, Chroma. That makes so much sense.
Hey, you don't know where I've been, all right?
It's like Chroma knows
Here,
everything
I could have
about him.
spoken to this lady. I could have seen the weird food in the temple and the people.
You saw this one, Chroma.
All right. Fair point. Go on, Yusuf. You were saying?
I was saying that given the scenario we're in, and my diagnostics is telling me that we are still on the ship, I strongly believe that the hypothesis that we are in some sort of routine, some program that needs to be run to its finish is quite possible. I believe that if we were to try to solve this equation, we'll be able to exit out of this program together.
So I think I'm gonna turn to my mom and say, where is it? My research, where is it?
It's on the other asteroid, my love.
Okay.
The one we are heading for.
Okay. Can we get to it before it reaches us?
My love, you know we are a quiet people. Only you were the one to venture out, and we never found a reason to have something of a travel vehicle. The one we have now is the one we have, and it only has enough for one trip.
So how did we get here?
Oh, you were dropped off. You were venturing out. I don't know. You were telling me the story over your ship's comms, and you came to the other asteroid to do your research, whatever you do. You know, you have a couple of students there, and then all four of you had come here on that ship to rest up before pickup.
So that ship is gone.
Yes, yeah. You don't necessarily come around here with a large ship just to respect our community.
Right, of course.
We must have a drop point somewhere. Maybe we should get to the drop point.
Even if we got to the drop point, we wouldn't have a way to leave if we were dropped off. So the asteroid is colliding. I have to choose. That's the test. The test is I have to choose between...
We're here for whatever you choose, Sonny. But it's gonna be a hard choice.
Your mother looks at you and grips at you and says, I wanted you to have a choice. It's everything you've worked for. Everything you've ever wanted. That's all I want from you. All a mother would want from their child. To see their dreams fulfilled.
I mean, okay. Thank you. It's very nice. I need to think about this for a second. I think she just walks off into a corner of the temple, probably somewhere that she used to go to quietly study.
Mm-hmm.
She just finds that corner again. It's probably exactly the same because this is presumably made of her memories.
Anger in your voice.
I'm losing my mind, Mas.
I hope it's a good reason.
These are definitely Chroma's memories, yeah, 100%.
Hey, this is definitely Chroma's. What? Chroma knows that exact spot
I'm pretty
completely.
Sure I've seen
Definitely
it
had lunch
yeah,
there.
for sure.
Yeah.
in a magazine or something. I know it.
Okay. I think everything that I'm thinking of right now is just the process of if this is real, which I don't think it is, I'm giving up my life's work for my people. But if it's not real, then I still have time to do all of that research. And also, more probably because it's not real, it's not like I experienced all. Do I have the memories of the research? What do I remember, Moz? What am I thinking of? Because she's
Currently,
you have to choose.
Right now, you have the memories of coming from the ship.
Okay. I think if that's the case, then it feels like a much easier decision. Because if this isn't real, which she has to assume it's not, then there's still time. I'm not 10 years older than I was when I was on the ship yet. And I have time to do the research and find the meaning behind everything. And it won't have to come at the expense of like my entire culture and community. Hopefully.
What if this is Whale's way of making us decide in the future, though? So whatever decision we make now affects then. You know, space is kind of weird, so.
Oh God! Why would you introduce me to complication? I was ready to make a choice.
Listen, I think there's a third option you're not looking at right now. You know,
Is it a worse option than the first two? Because they're already pretty bad.
I think it just like eases things up. I think if you were just to like blow your brains out, boom,
Oh
the
my
decision
God!
Oh my god. No.
Christ alive. I guess I wouldn't be a teen anymore because I'm 10 years older, so it's fine.
You're
No,
a teen in Mysterian worlds. Let's do just to get that out of there.
No killing myself. Got it.
Oh my
Wait,
goodness.
if you die in a dream, do you die in real life?
I don't think I don't think it's a dream. I think it's a simulation. Like okay. I'm gonna leave my little quiet space. I'm gonna go back out to everyone. And I'm gonna say to my mom, thank you for giving me the choice, but realistically, there isn't one. I'm not going to sacrifice everyone for research. I know it's my life's research, all of my work, but I can't. So we get everyone off. We have to.
Right then, a small little flock of little hatchlings run straight to you, their little feathers, and they look at you as like, wait, no, we were, that's where, and your mom looks at you like, explain to your students, because they are the ones who are most reluctant to leave.
Fine. Oh no!
I need.
Stop!
She looks at you and says, "Convince them. I'm going to tell the leaders real quick." She turns around and like goes to the table, and you hear like someone banging on the table. Another person just saying, "Just how can we get everyone on board on time?" And just like roaring outside, and the baby hatchlings are looking at you like, "Sonny, my books are there."
I know. My books are there too. Here's the thing. Our books are important to us, and most people don't understand that. But you know that I do, so you know that I wouldn't sacrifice them if it wasn't for something really important. You are really important. You have to survive this. We all do.
Could I get a charisma charm check of 8?
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
An 8? Okay.
My tissue.
Yo!
Charm is D12. The odds are not great. Oh no! It's a 9! I did it!
I just heard my roommate in the other room go, "Oh my god," as she's watching this too.
I just felt my heart fall in my butt when I saw that 9 roll up. I was like, oh, good
I got
goodness.
scared for a second, then I was like, oh, it was an 8! No, I did it!
The little hatchlings, with their little feathers that haven't come in yet, look straight up at you as if you are their entire world. They kind of pull back some tears and say, but our home. And the other hatchling, you recognize them as all little ones. You know their names. Tia, Mo, everyone just around them, just pulling back the tears and sniffling and looking back to their mothers who are in the choir or in the crowd. All of the Mysterians on this asteroid have come up to the call for prayer. They have all been surrounding the temple, and they look in, they see their children, and the hatchlings look back at you and say, okay. And they run back to their mothers. Your mom turns around and says, the leaders are prepared. We leave everything. We go to the ship now. Come. All of you, come.
I think she just holds her mom's head and she goes, I'm gonna die in real life.
All the you see the Mysterians come out, and in this flock of feathers, you see a pathway to this ship that was just sitting there, and the sun is just nice and bright on it, glimmering down on them. A whole flock with 3 others who seem so different from the rest, but for the last 10 years just seems so familiar. All the hatchlings running through, everyone passing by. Some people had the time to carry some things, and others have only the items in their hands. And one by one, lines form at the ship. Everyone on board. The ship close. Launch down. Counting down. As the ship comes up, the rockets shaking the ship around you. Your mom holds your hand tightly, looks at your face, and says, I believe in you. I believe you can make this all happen again. As the ship gets out of the radius, you look out into the window and you see your home colliding straight into the neighboring asteroid. You can see the glimmer of the roof tiles, a little bit of like the home that you had created, the home, the dream, the space where the hatchlings could run. You could see faint little shapes as the ship flies away. And your mom grips your hand really tight. And everyone starts hearing the noise of an engine droning. As your eyes start to fall down, and your limbs start to weaken, and everyone collapses down asleep. Your eyes wake, and around you, the minnow is quiet. The ice around has grown and is now covering the windows a little bit further. It's thicker now. The sheeting on the ice is thickening. All 4 of you are awake back on the ship.
I checked to see how much time has passed.
On your spacesuits, of the 24 hours since you have put it on, you have currently now 20.
That was 4 hours?
All right. Screw this. I'm gonna start sprinting my way to the medical bay to go get the cat.
The captain!
Emma, don't open it. You could really hurt him. Don't open the carriage.
Without listening, I'm just straight up running. Just
Oh god.
The ice on the floor is thick as well. Could I get a flight check from... Are all of you following Chroma, or is it just Chroma running?
I'm
I
not
definitely
going.
can't run.
I'm following behind Chroma.
Okay, so Chroma
Flight is
and
my middle name.
Yosef, please do a flight check of
All right.
12.
All right.
Oh, good. I have a D4.
Okay, so hold up. I believe mine is a D20. I gotta go boop and then boop boop and then
Yep. Got a 1.
let's go 15.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness.
Yosef, you step out as soon as you have woken.
Take an
But
adversity
the
token.
chrome, yep, I've given you one. The chrome on the ice slips, under your padding, and you slide down onto the ground, crashing almost, and you slip towards where the bridge kind of opens up to the hallway, to the main hall, and crash into the wall. Chroma, how do you run across the ice?
You know what? I am no stranger to this. To running, to movement. As I start sprinting and see Yusuf trying to come behind me, and see him like just slip and bust his ass, I'm like, I just say, balls of your toes, friend, balls of your toes. And I start, like, instead of trying to use friction to stop myself through the ice, I run enough to help myself slide through it using the inertia, to slide my way through.
And I use fight to try to stop him.
Can you use what?
I said, can I use fight to try to stop him?
Ooh.
Stop.
Ooh, fighting is also my middle name.
You would have to run and then like use your brawn to like hold him, right? If you're fighting him, you're like throwing a punch or doing
Brawn
something
is
like
kind of-
aggressive. Yeah, brawn is more the holding, the.
I was gonna
endure-
say like throw my vines and try to like block the door to stop him.
Can Herbaceans do that? I thought they were.
No, they're
they-
vines.
Yeah, can they? I'm not sure if their species can do that. I think they
Yeah, we
have
can't
vines.
really. It's really big, so we're kind of plant-like species, so we can't really run fast.
Okay. Let me quickly see before I say no. Because I'm not familiar. Because I don't know if this is like a Groot type style vine, or if you're just like a plant species without that ability. Because
Hold up. I'm gonna sprint real
Mysterians
quick.
are flightless, even though they are birds.
Let me go use the bathroom. Be right back. Give me like 2 seconds.
Sounds good.
Thing in real life.
One Mississippi.
Give me 1 second, y'all.
Yeah, no
My
problem.
roommate's in the bathroom. Keep going.
Oh no, no, just kidding.
No, they cannot. They are just the form of plants.
Got it. Makes sense.
But let me see if any improvements work. Definitely ask. But going forward to Chroma, you come upon the med bay, and ice has smothered over all the control panel of the medical chamber. You can see the faint shape, like a dark shape of your captain's boots, Captain Dale's. You're all in the med bay. I'm not all in the med bay. Chroma is in the med bay, as everyone else is in the on the bridge, and Yosef is on the ground. Oh my god, the visual leash. Oh my goodness. That is the last thing. Sorry.
Sorry.
No, it just like made me blank just reading that. Sorry.
Yeah, I just pictured it and I was like,
I know, like.
like,
I'm so
oh,
happy you're okay now.
Joseph, when he sits up, checks to make sure that his arms are still attached.
Your left arm, of course, has that beautiful gold inlay, and it's fine. The right one is, kind of attached by these two brackets. They seem okay as well. However, your legs, your hindquarters, your thighs have just scuff marks from, slipping on the ice.
And I just brought that out from the lining.
That'll buff out. Yeah.
So yeah, you said when I oh, sorry.
Oh, I was also asking.
Yeah, the ice
Yeah,
has come covered over the medical chamber.
Okay.
Does it look like it's frozen inside of his chamber, inside the captain's chambers?
Inside the medical chamber that he is like resting in, the device that is like there's like a little fog. He's fine. You can still see the control panel in the medical bay on that chamber that says stasis active, but the ice is over it, so it hasn't penetrated inside at all. The captain's safe, but now there's not this thick ice covering it, making everything look warped.
Okay. And you said the control panel that allows me to even enter that thing is frozen over?
Yes.
So we're gonna join him slowly.
All right, so
Outrunning.
I'm gonna see if the ice over the thing, how thick is it? Like, is it thick enough? Like, can I like hit it hard enough with my hand to like see if I could break the ice?
Sure. That is a brawn of 12.
Brawn. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. So, You said brawn, right? Brawn.
Mhm.
Brawn.
Brawn.
I'm gonna take it your brawn. Is
Is it brawn? Is it brawn? I wasn't 100% sure.
Yes, it is brawn.
Okay. Let's see if I get the max roll on this dice. Bam. Let's go. I got a 3 because I have a D4 for fucking.
So, you hit against the ice, and Chroma's fingers start splitting right in the center